Welcome back to Afternoon Express. If you've just joined us, we're about to get started with a very delicious, summery dish. So, how do we start?
Let's get started, but let's swap.
Okay. Teach me how to make this meal.
Cool. So I'm making something with a lamb that you would love.
Portuguese-inspired spice.
You say that, you've got to say Portuguese.
No, listen, I am Portuguese spice that inspires.
All right, and you tenderize meat. You do the whole job, season and tenderize all in one.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So, yes, as you said, you're using the easy-to-cook Portuguese-inspired spice paste. And I know
is that almost like a stock?
It is, but it's okay. Normally you get the dry spice mix. This has got all the extra goodness in there, like the olive oil, all the yummy goodness. And like I said, marinade's job is not only to season, but to tenderize as well.
Yeah, there's still lots in this packet. I think you should finish it.
Let's not waste.
Don't waste.
Let's not
I hate
waste.
I can't bear waste.
So it tenderizes and it seasons, which is really great. So marinating meat, especially overnight, does miracles.
Yes.
And then I'm using my other favorite product, lamb rump.
Yes.
So it is so ridiculously tender, and it's got this amazing fat cap on the side. And fat equals flavor when it comes to meat. You want that.
Fat doesn't equal fat, by the way.
No, whoever said that? No.
In the 80s, it was fashionable.
But if you are worried about the fat, cook it with the fat on and then trim it afterwards.
Yeah.
Not that you should.
No, keep it on.
Okay, so as I said, it's the rump of the lamb steak, and it's really tender, really juicy, and it's quite a thick cut as well. So you're getting a lot of flavor. Let me get my pan on the heat. Yeah. And I'm actually going to add a little extra salt and pepper, just because I feel like it's such a thick cut of steak that it can do.
So if I wanted to do this at home, I could do this the day before I plan on cooking it or throwing it on a braai.
It will be so ridiculously tender. Really. So not just lamb, do steaks. Yeah. Do chicken, because I mean Portuguese chicken, that sounds...
No, amazing, galinho.
Exactly.
What's all Portuguese going? It wasn't pronounced properly. I don't know. My Portuguese is terrible.
Okay. In a hot pan, on the braai, on a griddle pan, in the oven, whatever you choose, get it nice and hot, because you don't want to overcook the lamb.
Yeah.
Get that going.
Okay, but that's actually, you taught me that before with something that's super, super hot and then it's done.
Done. Yeah, don't overcook it. Yeah. So in it goes. Like I said, if you want to marinate, like you said, if you marinate it overnight, go for it. So get that in there. Immediately you start smelling all the spices that are in there.
Okay.
I'm going to let that start cooking. Next job, we're going to turn this into a salad. So often when people talk about salads, you get kind of bored immediately.
I'll do your cleaning, you do the cooking.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
No, I'm good that way.
Because as soon as people start mentioning salads, all you think it is going to be a bunch of leaves, sliced tomato and onion rings.
Yeah, I love a good salad.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, if that's a salad to me, I'm like not eating ever again in my life, ever. But when it comes to salads, try being imaginative. Use grains. This is the year of the grain. Did you know that?
Yeah.
We should be embracing our grains. Today we're using bulgur wheat, so...
That is a really good grain for you, actually.
It's low GI, keeps you fuller for longer.
Am I not wrong in saying it's also gluten-free?
It is gluten-free? I
think so.
We need to double-check that.
Yeah, I'm going to double-check that.
And also I love iceberg lettuce. I think people give it a lot of flack, but there's a time and a place, okay? Yeah, exactly. On a burger, yes. In a salad, no. There's other things you could be using. Like we're using this organic baby herb lettuce, and in there, I've got some rocket, I've got some baby basil, I've got lamb lettuce.
There's baby spinach in there.
There's baby spinach in there. So not only getting flavor, you're getting nutrients, which is very important.
Perfect.
So, the hero of the day is actually not the lamb. It's this little guy over here, which is amazing. These are the new good-to-go salads, and this is from the summer range.
This is just a meal.
It is. So this one, I opened it already. This one's got feta sun-dried tomatoes and pesto in it already.
Delicious.
And then the bulgur wheat, as you can see, it's all in there. And a bit of quinoa. I mean, we all know quinoa's amazing. Yummy. So this actually is, like you said, a meal on its own.
Exactly.
So if you're in a rush, which is so great about these salads, being in a rush and you're on the go continuously, this is all you need.
Yeah.
But today we're actually going to take the product and we're actually going to bulk it up and show you how to use it as a meal. So all that amazing pesto that's at the bottom.
This is actually the perfect meal for somebody who's like me, who's permanently on the go and doesn't have a lot of time, but that always wants to eat something really healthy.
And it's not just about being healthy, they taste, I nearly said a bad word, really good. Seriously.
No, I agree. It's all about flavor. I mean, I'm not going to compromise on flavor.
Yeah, and you should never.
Oh, you know,
that's great. So I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to finish. You can spoon the last bit in there. I've got some lamb that I've done earlier. And again, you can serve the lamb whole like this. I'm just going to slice it up slightly. We're going to keep it nice and chunky. Texture's very big when it comes to salads. Not everything has to be chopped up into tiny little pieces. Keep things real chunky. Yeah. That's perfect. So how about we start layering on this lamb? Again, and also I know in the beginning you said if you're a vegetarian, we're doing the lamb. But
Yeah.
if you are vegetarian, just leave the lamb out. This is such a
Tofu.
hearty salad.
Exactly.
So as Bonnie said, I never cook a
that's
dish
good.
without adding a squeeze of lemon.
Yeah.
So the lemon's just going to bring up all those flavors to light. Just squeeze that over. And that is an amazing lamb with bulgur wheat salad.
I'm going to make this all the time. This is definitely going to be my favorite meal of summer. Now, if you want the ingredients and, of course, the link to the recipe, we'll send it to you. All you need to do is text the keyword lamb to 33650, and SMSs cost R1.50 each, and no free SMSs will be allowed. Here's a quick recap on this meal.